Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever Talking Point. And don't we have a show planned for you today? My name's Joel Bevan and I'm just one of the hosts today. Please welcome the rest of our fantastic hosts. With us today, we have Phoebe, Chris,
hello,
Jose, Victor, Kiri and Joe.
lady.
Please also welcome our social media rep, Saf Kimji. She is running all our social media and you may see her in some of our challenges. Hello everyone, how are we all doing today?
Very well,
excited.
thank you.
I'm excited. Me too. So, let's begin. We'll be hearing from all our presenters throughout the show, but for now, we'll see you guys later. Coming up, we have some amazing performances from local artists such as Ear Candy, Mikey Ball and Datura.
And with great game shows such as Only Connect, The Tower of Truth, and a deep dive looks into the Mind charity shop in Winton with a £20 budget challenge. We have a wide array of many other surprises, so don't go anywhere as it's shaping up to be a very fun day for everyone watching.
Now, I feel slightly peckish. Lucky for me, we have the sweet treat of Talking Point's own Bake Off, where we have challenged 4 Bristolians to a contest of the ages. Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Talking Point Does Bake Off. We've assembled our team at the Coexist Community Kitchen in Bristol with 4 novice bakers who are ready to take part in today's challenge.
I'm a bit nervous, can't lie. It's been a little while since I've done some baking, but I'm sure it'll be a great laugh.
I am feeling quite nervous. I haven't baked since I was, I think about 10. I don't feel comfortable in the kitchen, so we'll see what happens today.
I'm quite excited. I'm sure it'll be good fun with the others in there, and yeah, no, it'll be a good day.
I baked a lot when I was younger, like with my mum and my gran and stuff, and sometimes at uni. I'm feeling excited, but a little bit nervous. It's going to be a lot of fun. I enjoy baking.
I do have some baking experience. I used to, every single year for my friends at secondary school, I'd bake everyone a small bit of cookies for their Christmas present, and I always help out with my parents' birthday cakes, things like that.
I enjoy baking what I know, so I feel like if I baked anything else, maybe I wouldn't like it so much. But, yeah.
Well, isn't that a test? I can't wait to see how the bakers get on later in the show.
Yeah, I know, it's making me hungry just looking at it. So the whole live stream today is in support of Dorset Mind. We are trying to raise money for an amazing charity. Every penny makes a difference to people's lives affected by mental health challenges, and our goal today is to reach a whopping £1,000.
I'm not 100% sure how I would respond to that, really. I think I would struggle, if I'm honest.
I would know that I should do, but in all honesty, I think I would really struggle to.
I know sort of where I'd go, but the help that I'd get, I wouldn't be 100% sure what it is.
I don't have an awful lot of faith in the services out there through the NHS because everyone knows they're all overburdened.
I think there's quite a lot of stigma around still. We're always taught to be like, don't cry and be strong.
I think it, more often than not, it's stigma. It's the fear of being judged for admitting that you've got this weakness, that you've got a problem with your mental health.
I think sometimes people don't know that they need help when they need help, and so the cry for help is often too late. They don't feel comfortable to go and talk to someone as if someone may understand them and really listen to them and be able to help signpost them.
Although we're making major improvements, I still feel there's a major stigma in relation to mental health, more so men. I find that a lot.
Feeling that they don't deserve help or they don't need help, as everyone thinks there's always someone worse off than me. But that could also be like a financial thing. Asking for help or getting help and support sometimes isn't free.
I think some of it might just be lack of awareness of what support is there. So knowing who to talk to, and I guess the other part of it would probably be perhaps fear or worry.
Stigma was a huge one for me, and almost the demonization of mental health. That made me feel as if sharing my mental ill health was a weakness or a failure.
There are multiple ways you can donate to Dorset Mind today. If you're in the UK, text Talking Point to 70460 to donate £5. Text will cost a donation amount plus one standby network rate message. You must be 16 and over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. You can also scan the QR screen on the screen, and you can also visit our website at talkingpoint.com/charity livestream to donate and find out more about the show.
On top of your donations today, the Talking Point team has spent the past 2 months hosting a series of fundraisers and events to raise money for Dorset Mind. So let's have a look at all the efforts that they've made so far.
Why you trying to screw me over? I bet you wish I was dead. I know I'm much better sober, but I'm under the influence of you instead. Maybe you lost your lifeboat, drowning in the jealousy. And don't forget to grab your raincoat if you're gonna let it pour on me. And now your chaos is fitting in. I try to fight, but I'll never win. It's so damn typical with the way you say that it's just a phase. You're driving me insane. Say you don't wanna watch me waste my life away. Would you rather I had nightmares? Feels like some kind of hate affair. And I wish that you could find some words to say, but you know that it's fake. You'd take my dreams away. I know I'm no Casanova, and I've never swept you off your feet. And lately I've been a pushover. I let you walk the hell all over me. Well, you got all these games that I
Now we are lucky enough to have a live audience watching us today from the green screen room. So let's go over to them now. To you, Joe.
Thank you, Fleabee. We are here in the green screen room with our beautiful audience. Say hello, audience. Yay! Are you excited? Are you having fun? Yay! Do you like charity? Yeah! Oh, brilliant. Who do we have here? What's your name, love?
I'm Beth.
Beth, pleasure to meet you. Do you like charity?
I love charity.
Way! Do you like charity?
I love it.
Way! Everyone loves charity. You're doing a brilliant job. And remember, if you want to come and join us, we're live streaming from the green screen room in the Paul Gateway House at Bournemouth University. Remember, we love charity. And get back to the studio. We love you.
Inches of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you to our audiences here watching along at home. So, Joel, how truthful are you feeling today?
Well, I'm always very truthful.
Good, because for the audience to get to know us each a little bit better, we're going to play a game of, well, get to know us, called the Tower of Truth.
Welcome to the Tower of Truth. The rules are simple. Each player takes a turn removing a block from the tower and answering the question written on the block. If you successfully remove the block and answer the question, you get to keep the block. The player with the most blocks at the end of the game wins. So, Phoebe, are you ready?
I am ready.
And let's get started. Let's play Tower of Truth.
Ready to get truthful.
You can go first.
Okay, ladies first.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on.
Oh.
Keep it traditional.
All
Right,
right.
I'm going to go for this one, guys.
Go on then, what have we got?
Ooh, favourite sport. I'm not really a sporty girl.
Surely you got one.
I don't really play sport. Does yoga count? I like yoga.
I mean, I accept it as a valid answer, why not?
But yeah, I mean to watch, probably football actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go for one then as well, shall I? Favourite takeaway? I reckon pizza.
So Italian.
Italian, yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Anything with cheese on it, really. Anything with cheese on it.
No, I've got to agree with that.
After a hangover.
Surprised you didn't say Indian, actually.
Really? I do like a curry, but
Yeah, same.
if I'm going out for one of them.
Yeah, I agree. What is your love language? Oh, good one. I like acts of service. I'm an acts of service girl.
What does that mean?
People doing things for you.
Oh, right, okay. Mine's the English language. Right, let's go for the next one. Favourite music genre?
Heavy metal, innit?
Heavy metal, yeah. Rock
He's a metal
on.
guy.
No, I reckon probably indie or like hip hop, dance, anything like that. Yeah. Anything.
Bit of old school.
I'm a bit, yeah. I'm
Bit of
open-minded,
old
you know.
Bit of 90s
yeah.
hip-hop.
Bit classic.
Tribe Called
Anything,
Quest.
literally anything.
Oh God, okay.
Bit of Tupac. Rest in peace.
And Biggie. Come on. Right, guys, I actually think I might knock this over.
That's all right. That means I win.
Oh,
so.
I don't want to knock it over.
Please do it.
No. Is it bad to go for one?
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Okay, right, just done it anyway.
I feel most supported when I get, I don't know, when
Presenting
someone
with me?
supports me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Having
thanks.
told by
Yeah,
my side.
yeah.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Definitely didn't make that up on the spot.
Can you
Right.
not actually take them from the top?
No, I don't think so. Well, you just did, so it's all right. Let's see if this works.
I think that's a lie.
Ooh. Dream job? TV presenter. Oh, it had to be, yeah. I mean, who wasn't going to say that? Either that or stunt car driver.
Stunt car driver?
Yeah, I can't
That's
drive,
really
but I feel
cool.
like that'd be pretty cool.
You can't drive?
No.
Oh.
Only the ladies crazy.
Everyone's getting to know you now. Okay. Favourite band or musician?
Dolly
I
Parton.
like all sorts. I love Amy Winehouse.
Do you?
I love Amy Winehouse,
Yeah. Valerie. Even though she wasn't the original one that sang that, but
I love her.
yeah, cool. I might actually make some room for this because it's getting a bit messy now, isn't it, Phoebes?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I was going to take
Were
that
you?
one.
Oh, we're so in sync. Right. What's your comfort food? I've said this. Pizza. Yeah.
Everything's pizza.
Yeah. All my answers are going to be pizza from now on. So yeah.
What do you like on your pizza?
What do I like on pizza? Pepperoni and
Really?
passion. There you go.
I
Yeah.
love pizza with black olives.
Really? I'm not an olives guy. I'm not an olive guy.
Of course you're not. I didn't
yeah.
say that for you. Do you like pickles?
Sorry. Pickles. Yeah. Sometimes. Not like
Okay.
raw.
Favourite
weird.
films? Oh, that's a really
What's my
difficult
favourite film?
question. What's my favourite film? I love Wes Anderson films.
Which one? Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, I do love that.
That's my
That's my
favourite.
favourite one of his.
Isle of
but-
Dogs is quite good as well. I like that. Yeah.
But I don't know what my favourite film is. That's a tough question. I love all films.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like
It's a hard
a
question.
lot of stuff.
Hard question.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs is a really good film. Or,
Yeah. I didn't have your time.
or,
was it?
Kill
Silence of
Bill
the Lamb
Volume
Girl.
2.
I mean,
I
those
like
are
Kill Bill
I
Volume
prefer
2
Volume
as well.
1 personally, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Volume 2.
But that's why it's okay to be different, guys. Right.
All the shiny.
Favourite animal? Dogs. Yeah.
Dogs.
I mean, everyone loves a dog, don't they?
Well, yeah.
Especially big ones.
Yeah, but what dog?
Black Labrador. 'Cause I've got one. Yeah, a bit like me,
you are
nice
like
and
a black
big.
lab.
Yeah. Oh, this is getting risky now. Oh my gosh, you see that
No,
movement?
never. Okay, if you could travel to any year in a time machine, what year? Probably like the 60s would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Swinging 60s.
I thought it was the 20s. And that's roaring 20s. Swinging 60s, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like the 20s were
yeah.
like Great Gatsby, innit? No, it's 40s.
I don't know. Yeah.
God, we're not very,
Yeah.
clearly not very knowledgeable on that. But
You're knocking in 60?
maybe the 80s.
Yeah. When were ABBA about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever they
Go
were
on,
around.
why not?
Cool. Right, this is now looking impossible for me to actually not knock this over, but give it a go.
You've done it.
Oh, I've done it
You've done
pretty
it.
easily as well.
You've done it.
What was your most irrational fear? Mine would be probably reading out truths on a live charity game stream.
That's good fear.
Yeah.
And
I hope I never have to live through that one.
Well, you're doing it
yeah,
right now.
I know.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to...
Go on.
Should I just send
Yeah.
it?
It's the Tower of Truth.
Shall I
This is what it's all
actually send
about. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What's my most irrational fear? Sometimes when I'm walking, I feel like my legs are going to snap. Like, they're obviously not, but
Okay.
like, does anyone else ever get that?
No.
When you think about walking, like when you're doing something and you think about it too much and you're like, my knees are just, I don't know, it's...
No.
It's irrational, so...
I sometimes forget how to breathe with headphones in. That's like the
That's
closest
weird,
thing. Just,
that's
oh,
weird.
right, your legs snapping is not. Okay,
Okay,
right, cool. Anyway,
Go on.
I digress.
Another one.
Oh my goodness, what a game of this is. Oh my gosh. If you're an animal, what would you be? I've already answered this. Pizza. There you go.
Oh, no.
What?
What's your best travel story? I've swum with whale sharks before. So
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
I'm not commenting on
But it looks like I lost the game. Actually, I didn't technically knock it all over.
No, I don't know. I mean,
but this
you
means
knocked
I
it
get
over.
all these, so therefore I am the winner.
Yeah, I mean,
I am the winner.
The rules of these games need tweaking, but
I've got these.
I feel like they know us better now, so that's what it's about, right?
Well, either way, I feel like the audience is learning a little bit more about us.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
That's the most important thing.
It's always the most
and my
important
rational
thing.
fear of breaking my legs randomly.
Definitely. Remember, people, we want to try and raise as much money as possible so we can help as many people as possible. With just £3, you could pay for gardening equipment to help people during Dorset Mind's gardening wellbeing events.
£10 could pay for telephone services that befriend people unable to leave home, and £20 could pay for a school assembly that will help educate young people across the country on what mental health truly means to people. If by the end of today we could raise over £1,000, we could pay to train, manage and support a volunteer for 12 months. These volunteers go on to do incredible things that improve the mental well-being of people who need it most. Every penny counts, so please keep donating as much as you can.
Now it's time for a video about a local artist here in Dorset who's going to be painting a new piece for us throughout the entire show. At the end of the show, one lucky raffle winner will be taking home this original artwork with them. So without further ado, let's meet Miroslav.
So hi, I'm Mirek, or Miroslav Lukan, or as an artist, Lukan Art. Born in Czechoslovakia, but been living here in UK for about 20 years, more specifically down here in the south. And that kind of dictates a lot what I do as an artist. I was always an artist since I was a kid, but living here by the sea, loads of what I do now, it's dictated by nature, by the history of local places, seaside and stuff like that.
I used to be so narcissistic, now you're gone and got me all twisted.
So my art style has changed quite a lot over the years. I originally started as a pencil artist. That's lately, or I'll say last 10 years or so, people know me for my black, really strong line illustrative work, a lot of strong color behind. All that kind of happened through live art with freeway poets.
Oh baby, you're one of a kind, everything that you do, it blows my mind.
On the outside walls, it's great to work with spray paints. On the inside, mainly work with wall paints or other style of paints, and as a favorite tool, I use Posca pens quite a lot, hence that strong line.
And I can even find a way to summarize it. The way you walk into my life is so surprising. You're the light when I'm stuck in a dark place.
So favorite still is 60 million postcards wall I've done outside here on opposite the cinemas. It's about 100-meter wall. Really colorful for me at the time, because at the time I was mainly doing black and white work, so quite a big step up there, and also in terms of spray paint as well. But generally, once you get in the zone, you get lost in that zone, and then it's sort of a therapy, yes.
Hell no, not once, 'cause you get me through.
So most recently, I had two back-to-back solo shows. One here in the Avenue shopping centre in Bournemouth. That was 2 months solo show. That one was mainly concentrating on a latest work, so exhibiting street art, illustration, some photography as well. And right after, I had a month show in a Red House Museum in Christchurch. With that, they gave me a chance to, not to repeat what I've just done, gave me a chance to exhibit some of my older work, some of my black and white and pencil work as well. So that was quite nice.
Much better wouldn't hesitate, hell no, not once, 'cause you get me through. Just so obsessed with.
What made people surprised was, I suppose, was my photography work as well. Because with these exhibitions, it gave me a chance to display some of my photography as well. Especially some of my, I call it lockdown collection, because there wasn't much culture at the time. Didn't have a chance to paint much outside or any public pieces. But I was out with the camera a lot, and I had a chance to just capture natural beauty around. So I had that exhibited on as well.
Feeling in my lungs. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. I walk on hard ashes just for you.
So as an artist, I'm actually colorblind, which not many people know. But as a photographer, it's all the information's already in a camera, so I don't kind of have to worry about the color. And I still treat them as the paintings, so I still think about the compositions, and I'm out in the moment trying to capture that, especially natural beauty, but I don't have to worry about the color or the editing too much, which is quite nice. So I do use a lot of color in my work, but that tends to be block color, firstly. And secondly, that allows me to be kind of semi-realistic, so I don't have to work or think about the color too much, you know, and allows me to go brighter or stronger with the colors, and I don't have to worry about the blending and stuff like that, so that helps a bit. Big one for me, website's coming soon, but also with this last exhibition, I think the feedback from it allows me to hopefully push the photography a little bit more as well. So I'll try to dedicate a bit more time to that as well. So not just art, but photography. But they go hand in hand.
I'm just so obsessed with you.
For me, it's life. Really, I wanted to be an artist since I was a little kid, you know. So it was always life's calling, and I didn't see anything else really being there, which I could kind of jump to instead. So I'm just doing what I love. Thank you.
Now that we have learned a little bit more about Miroslav, we are very pleased to introduce him in the studio today. So, thank you for coming in and joining us today.
How you doing? You all right?
Hello, all good?
Yeah, so talk us through your upcoming projects.
There's loads happening. I mean, weather is finally getting better and culture is back, so there'll be festivals, there'll be more street art projects, murals happening, stuff like that, loads of fairs, all sorts.
Sounds
Exhibitions
good.
as well.
Yeah, cool. And could you please talk us through your plan for this piece that we've got going on today?
So today, it's a bit of a random one as this live art piece, but I thought I'll do something I enjoy. I love classic cars, so I thought let's go with the classic Beetle, and it's kind of very seasidey as well, so it works.
Nice, nice.
Now I'm very intrigued. How did you get into painting? Like, what was your first painting?
Very first one, I think I was sketching since I was a little kid, so actually my parents saved something when I was 2 years old.
Oh really?
Oh,
wow.
Kind of
Stickman, maybe a little bit more developed.
Yeah,
kind of,
that's still pretty good.
It was a picture of my brother and my dad actually, so they kept that.
Do they have it framed?
In a photo book, yeah, it's there.
I couldn't draw Stickman until I was like 15, so it's all good. I'm
Well,
very impressed. You were 2, that's quite impressive.
Draw Stickman for business still.
Maybe
so,
you can teach me after.
So, Miroslav, how would you describe your artistic style?
I call it street style illustration because it's not necessarily street art, because loads of it obviously happens inside, indoors, you know, as a murals and stuff like that, but obviously there's this really strong illustrative element to it as well, big bold lines and things like that. Same with the color, it tends to be really solid block color.
Lovely.
Nice. And what's your creative process from start to finish?
Bit of a thinking process at the start. Occasionally I'll do like today. Okay, today it's going to be a bit more technical, so I'll try to start with a rough pencil sketch just to get the proportions right.
Yeah.
I say really rough, so not much detail, anything, and then the real detail really happens then with today I'm using Posca pens, graffiti markers, so I'll be using those, and that's where the real magic kind of happens.
Nice. What's your favourite thing to paint with?
The markers, Posca pens.
Markers,
yeah. I really like them. That or going back to pencil as I originally started. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
And how do you think your painting style's changed over time?
Well, I just mentioned I used to be a pencil artist for many years, and it's about 10 years ago. First time I was pushed up on a stage with Freeway Poets, and suddenly I had to go live. I had to go larger as well. So that's where the markers came in, and it kind of refined the style, developed it a little bit differently.
I look forward to seeing it.
I know.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Well, why don't we go over to the artist corner and I'll show you where we'll be working today.
Perfect.
Amazing. Have fun, guys.
So, thank you for coming, as mentioned earlier, and we will be back to see how you're getting on later. Very excited to see, and of course, there'll be one lucky winner who will win the raffle for the cool Beetle that you've got going on for us today.
Let's
so
get to it.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
Now, I love a bargain and charity shops. They are such a great way to get new items for your wardrobe whilst also helping charity. We have challenged Saf and Phoebe to challenge to find the best outfit for £20. I'm interested, Phoebe. Let's see how they get on.
Hi, I'm Phoebe. Hi, I'm Sophia, and welcome to Charity Shop Drop. We have 5 minutes to spend £20 in this charity shop.
And we're going to see if we can find the cutest outfit today.
Let's go.
Thank you. Okay, so my POA for today is, I would say take my time, but I've only got 5 minutes. I want to go for really timeless pieces, things that will go with a lot of different tops, trousers.
So I haven't really got a set plan of what I want to go for, but I'm thinking of maybe like a going out outfit, maybe a nice top, and then some bottoms that I can kind of change it up with to like dress it up, dress it down, that sort of thing.
Love charity shopping because it's sustainable. Obviously fast fashion is a big no-no, and we love the planet, and by charity shopping, we're helping it just a little bit.
Most of the clothes I wear are from charity shops. But yeah, it's sustainable, it's cute, you get individual pieces. You can't really go wrong, and it's so much cheaper as well. I'm really looking to get something that could be fun to go out in. This definitely looks cute.
I'm sweating, I'm panicking.
I found this top, which I think could be really cute, and I need to go and find some bottoms for it, and I don't have much time, so let's go.
What else do I want? A jacket. I'm in the wrong place.
I hardly knows. Definitely not. In 2 hours, let's go.
I see one plane. Wrong side.
Oh my god. What is this? Okay, I have no time.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Code red people.
If I was going to like a prom in like 2008, like this would be so cute. But I'm not doing that, and I haven't got much time, so I need to get going.
Ugly. Hey. Good morning.
So I found my top. Now I need to go and find some bottoms. And these are some skirts and dresses.
Oh god, it's on the floor.
Oh my god, look how cute this top is. I love that. That's such a vibe.
Found this really cute steal. It's giving mini skirt. Can you see it on me? Get it in frame. I think this is a timeless piece. It's going to go with a lot of things. I've got a vision. And it's visioning.
This is really annoying because I'm finding all these really cute tops, but I'm not finding any trousers to go with. But I really like this. I think it's so cute. It's like all shimmery and shiny.
Do you think it's giving Matrix?
This could be a vibe.
So I've got my 3 seconds. You're having me on. Panic. I'm gonna get some sunglasses. Get in my basket. I'm done.
Right, I have 3 things to make the outfit, but I don't have any accessories. I've only got a few pounds left, so it looks like shoes might be out of the question.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I have everything. What's my total?
£20.
Yay! Amazing! I did it. £20. No stress, no bother.
Okay, I've got all my items. How much does it come to?
It's £19.75.
Did you hear that? So I got a 20. Thank you, my love. And I got change left over.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Again.
Yes, we do.
How's yours?
Good. I panicked.
Did you?
I was sweating
I
a little
thought
bit.
it was pretty chill, I can't lie.
You know, you were glamorous.
I was just taking it slow. How much did you end up spending?
1975. Wouldn't that be a great name for a band?
Oh, I don't know. I think it might have been done before.
Oh, like, how much did you spend?
20.
On the dot?
On the dot.
What
yeah,
she like?
20 quid.
What she like?
I know.
Well, we've got our outfits.
Let's go back to the studio and try them on.
Well, wasn't that great? It's great seeing you on screen, Phoebes, as it always is. The difference between the Saf and Phoebe's styles was it's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait to see their outfit reveals later on in the programme. We'll be joined in the studio by Saf and Phoebes later to reveal their outfits and talk us through how they pulled off their unique styles on a budget.
Well, sadly, that is all we have time for you now, and we will be back in half an hour. But for now, we will be passing things over to the social side in Studio 2 for a very exciting live performance from the fun and fresh Datura. See you later, guys. Over
Bye-bye.
to you.
Back home on these old country roads, going through the green lights, and everything is alright, alright. I'll never be the one to hold you down, never get you to put roots in the ground. It's alright, alright. And there's something so familiar, something so safe, coming back to that special place. And there's something that can take away the pain. You'll find me there if you remember the name. Horizon, horizon, on the horizon. Oh, sunrise is coming my way. Sold my soul to the devil. Gave me some shiny metal that I thought that I need. Alright, I'm crying, I can't sleep, I can't stand it. And I did this, I chose it. I do it to myself, alright. And there's something so familiar, something so safe, coming back to that special place. And there's something that can take away the pain. You'll find me there if you remember the name. Horizon, horizon, on the horizon. Oh, sunrise is coming my way. Oh, sunrise is coming my way. Oh, sunrise is coming my way.
Wasn't that amazing? Sam, everyone, thank you for your performing, and that was a brilliant performance. I suspect our audience at home agree.
Thank you, Sam. Welcome to Talking Point, the social side. Part of this charity broadcast is in support of Dorset Mind. I'm Chris, and here on my right-hand side is Jose.
Hi.
I'm excited to be here today, even more excited for what is coming up on today's show.
Coming up on the show today, we are taking a look at the Bournemouth Bay Run, which took place on the 2nd of April. Taking an insightful look into the world of homeschooling, seeing talking points, take popular game, the show Only Connect.
We'll also be having some local musicians perform on the showing, including Datura, Mikey Ball and Ear Candy, as well as having some exclusive guests on this panel learning about how Dorset Mind has helped them with their mental health and how you at home can improve your well-being.
Well, personally, I am looking forward to all that's coming up today. It looks amazing. I want to remind you how to donate to the charity Dorset Mind, to which this broadcast is in support of. You can text Talking Point in order to donate £5 or use the QR code, which will take you to our Just Giving page, where you can donate as little or as much as you can. All proceeds are very appreciated and will go towards supporting people's mental health throughout Dorset, which is vital as many people suffer from mental health disorders, specifically 1 out of 4 people a year in the UK. This is why it's important to support Dorset Minds so they can reach everyone who needs their support. Thank you.
Recently, the Bournemouth Bay Run took place, which can be both fun or competitive, and you can run no matter your running ability. It is set against the backdrop of Bournemouth's famous 7-mile stretch of Golden Sands, and you can have a choice from a variety of distances.
Wow. Now, on to our first look into some of the runners that took part in the Bournemouth Bay on the 2nd of April. We interviewed some of the runners beforehand and discovered why they decided to run the race.
Cool, that's VT.
Lee Fox, I live in Everton, which is like Milford-on-Sea, Lymington, and I'm doing a half marathon.
I'm Lucy, I live in Poole, and the race that I'm doing today is the half marathon.
My name's Michael Penningham, I'm from Bournemouth and I'm running the Bournemouth Bay Half Marathon. I'm doing Dorset Mind, not really for anyone specific, but about 8 months ago I had a crazy thing where I had lots of panic attacks and got diagnosed with anxiety, and so I took up running seriously. So when I signed up for Bournemouth Bay Run, Dorset Mind came up and it was just like a no-brainer basically. The reason I'm running it is I just run it every year. I'm a part of the running club and it's a good local event for a good local charity.
Mind is a very important charity to me, as you can see, because I know quite a few people who suffer with their mental health. And I actually ran the London Marathon in 2018 for Mind, and I think it's all about spreading awareness and having open, honest conversations so that people know that they're not alone.
My name's Chris and I'm running for Salisbury Tri Club. I just enjoy exercise, it keeps you fit and healthy, it's good for your mental health.
Lewis and I'm from Southampton. I'm running the 10k this morning.
I'm Joel, I'm from Bournemouth, I'm doing the 10k as well.
Just for fun. Yeah.
We got given these wristbands, so Dorset Mind.
Dorset Mind, yeah. So yeah, it's just the setting really.
So I'm Heidi, I'm from Bournemouth, originally from Bristol, running the 10k. Running for Dorset Mind. And my friends run, and I never ran before, and they said to me, why don't you do it, like a challenge? I went, yeah, I'll give it a go.
My name's Libby Barton, I'm from Southbourne, Boscombe, and I'm doing the 10k. Just to see if I could do it, just to push ourselves. We, as an office, we've all signed up to do it, so yeah, it's just to see if we're able to.
My name's Jen Howard. So yeah, Dorset Mind. I literally signed up probably about a week ago now because I've been out with an injury and I kind of went on a few test runs and I was like, okay, I can run again, why not? Do the 10k. I'm dead right now, but I'm proud. I'm super proud. Like, it's the first race I've done in a long time.
So Robert Willis, I actually live in Bournemouth and I'm doing the 10k today. So I'm running for me, sort of as a, I suppose, a personal challenge, something different. Just nice to keep active, nice to be involved and support the local community and yeah, show your face.
Keep watching to see how the runners got on in the Bournemouth Bay Run later on. Now, we're going to be talking a little bit about the benefits to sports for your mental health?
As we all know, regular physical activity is great for your overall health. It can reduce feelings of depression and stress, enhance your mood and overall emotional well-being, which will increase your energy level. And the most important factor, one of the most, it can also improve sleep.
Why is sleep one of the most important factors?
Well, glad you asked. During sleep, your body is working to support your healthy brain function and maintain physical health. It's very important, especially for children and teens, as it helps support and growth and development.
What would you do if it happened, if you weren't getting enough sleep?
Getting inadequate sleep over time can raise your risk for chronic or long-term health problems, really.
What sort of exercise do people need to do to improve their mental health?
All sorts, but those who have been deemed most effective are aerobic exercises. They include jogging, swimming, climbing, cycling, walking, gardening, and dancing, which is personally my favorite.
Thank you for sharing that information with us. I think all the information provided will be useful to our audiences at home and hopefully inspire some of you to get active for your own mental health.
Next up, we are taking a look at how children are homeschooled and how it affects their own mental health and the positive impact it has had on their family. In the first part of Live Outside the Classroom, we'll be following Martin and Anna Moth and their family's journey throughout homeschooling.
We'll just stick with what you've got for now. You can make some matching moves.
Primarily, it's been about the specific needs of the children, and as a family, we felt the consideration needed to be for them first and foremost. Yeah, we have both decided, my husband and I, to homeschool our children and not put them through the school system because of a real passion for them to realise their potential, their full potential. And we believe education is about bringing forth and releasing within them, and not just about learning knowledge, and although that is an important component. Yes, so the children have all experienced school, but only as a flexi-learn arrangement. They've never been in for 5 days a week. There's always been a way that we've been able to facilitate their specific needs, and certainly from the pandemic, it was a 3-day week that we agreed upon with the head teacher. So we decided to dovetail our careers and change location, and that has helped us now to prioritise their needs over perhaps the dream career that we would have right now. Although, interestingly, there are aspects to the way in which we run our lives now which will lend themselves to other ideas. So it's very much a question that we've asked about our children, but also as a family.
Well, I had a bit of a disastrous education, being very dyspraxic, labelled as the thick one or the lazy one. I think at the time I was made to feel guilty that I was not behaving or not putting in the effort. But of course, as an adult, I look back and realise, well, I was a child. It wasn't my responsibility. It's down to the educational system that I was put into. We're all different. We all have unique and different learning styles, and it wasn't that I was any less able. I just had a very distinct learning style. I had a very negative experience, and I want to turn that around to a very positive experience for my children, that I can provide an adapted, unique and specified education, a holistic education. You're far more academic.
Yeah, my background was far more academic. I had opportunities to go to university as well. To a certain extent, sailed through the schooling system on one level, but in coming out the other end, I felt there was so much more that I wanted to learn and experience in life to sort of make up for lost time, as it were. And so when I became a mother myself, I was passionate to enable my children to have more dimensions to their life than just the academic. Although I can facilitate that if that is their strength, and we're still feeling our way with the bespoke needs of our children and what they require. So that is my background, and
She's being modest. She went to Oxford.
It's about finding the specific needs and being sensitive to each child, what they can and what they can't do, and where their true potential lies.
So it's an early start. They like to get up and put the fire on in a little barn there, and warm it up ready for us, and we'll go in and then we'll start with some reading. And we have activity books that we work through. We're not quite yet into a formal curriculum. They don't need that just yet. But it's based really on a love of reading and an ability for them to develop their ability to learn and to enjoy learning. I think once we've cracked that, then they educate themselves. And children naturally do that.
Yeah, we believe our children have developed an independence in their learning and a reliance in their ability to enjoy life and not always expect, for instance, to be told what to do or external stimulation. So a variety of opportunities we are providing for our children that they wouldn't necessarily get in the school system. They have an engineering class every week on a Friday normally, and he takes them into his workshop and gives them opportunities to craft and to create and to learn about principles they wouldn't necessarily get that chance in schools. And there are other opportunities we give them to go deep into their learning with areas of interest in subject matters, again, that maybe the teachers wouldn't have time or opportunity. So into literature, deeply into, particularly Michael, into the work of Tolkien and Middle-earth. We try to encourage them to go further, and we've got the time to do that. We can dictate and regulate what suits our children.
I think the key thing that we can provide them is actually just more of us. If they were in the system, they would be there most of the time, and by homeschooling them, we have a one-to-one time with each of our children, and we have the opportunity to do that far more than if they were in the system. I mean, there are things that I love being able to teach my children that I think a father needs to teach his son how to do. It's more about the confidence and the just ability to get out there and have a go at things. And if they're in a class of 30 kids each, they wouldn't have that one-to-one time with a teacher, and I wouldn't really want that anyway. I want my children to have that time with me. I'm responsible for their education. Education is the life that we're giving them, and I really think that comes from the parents, and it's most valuable when it does come from us, their parents.
Are you happy being homeschooled? Yes, because you can do more stuff than you could do at school. So more freedom, you have more freedom.
What sort of things do you do?
Go into the skate park on the skateboard and scooter.
We live opposite a skate park. That's pretty much a daily occurrence now. I play basketball with the boys. I think when the weather picks up, we'll probably get the tennis rackets out and we'll be on the tennis court every day. And of course, we go to a climbing gym once a week. So they get a lot of activity and a lot more. I mean, it's a lot more than I went through the school system, and I didn't have this much physical activity, not by a long shot. And I was gasping to get out there. It's a huge community for homeschoolers. There's plenty of socialising, but I think what's most important for us is they're not just put into a small category of a class where they're with people of their own age, where they mix with children who are older than them, younger than them, from different backgrounds, and there's a real diverse friendship that they have. And what I'm really pleased with them is how confident they are to go up to other children just in the skate park and asking how to do this trick, and you show me how to do that, and interacting with them in that way. I think it shows a great confidence that they may have lacked if they're just with their own peer group.
So are you happy being homeschooled?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because we get to go to the skate park more often, and we can do things you can't do in school. For instance, learn how to skateboard and climb ropes.
I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but I think all children do have a negative experience at school at some level or another. I think if you're a bit of a dreamer and a bit more holistically minded, then you're not necessarily going to fit in with the activities of the other kids.
What's your favourite thing about being homeschooled?
You can go to places, and it's mostly you who are just there.
Would you encourage other children to be homeschooled?
I would encourage my friends to be homeschooled.
It's a bit of a cliche to say the boomers are the ones which don't quite get it. Unfortunately, institution doesn't suit everyone. But if you're institutionalized to think about it, then when you encounter someone who's outside the institution, they can react poorly and with judgment.
Any negativity we've had it's really hard to remember because it's very rare that we get any negative judgment.
Do you guys ever feel like there are things that you're missing out?
No, because we can do plenty of things that people in school can't do.
Homeschooling is accessible and can be accessible for everyone. Inevitably there will be sacrifices or challenges you have to tend to, but the opportunity is there and there is no legislation to impede the desire to homeschool. There is great freedom to be had once you've made that decision.
It's just, I think homeschool has just provided a blissful, happy experience for the family, and we just wouldn't look back now.
Keep watching to see more of life outside the classroom, while we follow the Moth family some more. Now on to our special guest on the show, our social media representative, Safia.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
You might have seen Safia throughout our social media, spreading the word of this wonderful charity live stream, even partaking in some of our videos, more of which are coming up soon. However, Safia also is a very excellent badminton player, playing in both Bournemouth University's team and Dorset County team. I just wanted to ask you why you think partaking in sport is so important for you.
For me, it's a great way to meet new people. I've definitely had off days where I haven't really felt myself, and I've played badminton with my friends, and it's definitely improved my mood and how I feel. It's just a great way to get up and exercise and have a bit of fun as well.
Would you say that being part of a team is important for us?
Absolutely, yeah. I think being around people who love and care for you and want to have fun with you are honestly the best. I always have a mantra of like, if you feel happy with other people, that will go on to them as well and bring their mood up if they're feeling down as well. So it's almost like a team effort. So yeah, 100%.
Nice. Just shows how important sport can be towards your own mental health. Having something to focus on and form a break from university as well. Right, as you know, Safia here is our social media representative. Therefore, she's been keeping up to date on what you've been saying at home.
Yes, so we have had some people message into the show, and let's see. So Tom Ron Stone says he can't wait for conversations with a person, which is super exciting. Eleanor Dean also says, looking forward to hearing us in more live performances.
Been good so far.
Keep the messages coming in. We want to hear all you have to say. You can contact us on Instagram, talkingpoint_, or our Twitter account, BUTalkingPoint.
Yes, please send us your questions, And remember to keep donating.
Yes, thank you, Safia.
Thank you.
Next up, we have a little video from some people who have been helped by Dorset Mind. Enjoy. If you didn't, I was going to help you out.
We did it.
Now, you've seen the importance of the money that goes to Dorset Mind. Please give what you can through our QR code on the screen right now. We're gonna have a lovely performance joining us today.
The veil is thin. I can hear the voices in these walls. Something is stirring up. The wind is howling through these halls. And if there's unrest, you better make yourself scarce and pray to the gods till you got nothing left. Oh, honey, don't be confused. I never lose. I only play to win. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Fire and flame. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Fire and flame. I hold my hands up. I hold my hands up to the rain. Don't let these words wash over me again. And if there's unrest, you better make yourself scarce and pray to the gods till you got nothing left. Oh, honey, don't be confused. I never lose. I only play to win. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Fire and flame. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. Fire and flame. Fire and flame.